My name is Bernard and I'm a travel videographer. Ever since I started this journey, I have been fortunate enough to explore the world and I've had my fair share of awesome travel experiences. Recently, I had time to reminisce about my trips and I decided to compile a list of my top 5 travel experiences, and here they are in no particular order. Kicking off the list is a famous hike I did in Norway called Trolltunga. It translates to Trolltunga in English, and that is because it is a cliff that juts out horizontally from the mountain. It is a relatively tough hike, but all that effort is worth it once you reach the iconic spot. But what really enhanced this experience was the fact that I did this hike in spring and had the crazy idea to camp there alone. I had the whole place to myself where I enjoyed the sunset and sunrise despite freezing my ass off. It was definitely an experience that is etched in my mind. Norway, being the beautiful place it is, it's no surprise that the second experience on the list comes from the same country. This time, it was a road trip. I drove on arguably one of the most beautiful roads I've ever been on, the Atlantic Ocean Road. This drive promises views of the endless ocean and snow-capped mountains. Nothing beats the feeling of driving with the wind in your hair down a stretch of road this beautiful. Third on the list is my hike up the tallest mountain in Malaysia, Mount Kinabalu. Once you reach the summit, you will be rewarded with one of the most epic views. But that alone wasn't what made the trip stand out. The highlight of this experience was taking on the highest via ferrata in the world. There's nothing like hanging off the face of a mountain and tackling high element obstacles that makes a trip memorable. The next one on the list is also in Borneo, and it brings us out to the sea. It was a scuba diving trip to one of the top dive sites in the world, Sipadan. The marine life there was nothing short of amazing, and I saw so many marine creatures I never saw before. But the cherry on top of this cake, that would be where we were staying during this trip. We were living on the world's only scuba diving platform, Sea Ventures. We were given unlimited house reef dives during our stay, and it doesn't get any better than that. The last travel experience that made the list is my favorite multi-day hike. I've been on multiple multi-day hikes, but this one was just perfect in every way. This took place in where all hikers hope to hike one day, Nepal. Specifically, I did the Ghorepani hill trek in the Annapurna region. So what made this hike so special? Firstly, you will be in awe by the majestic views of the Himalayan mountains. Secondly, the quaint tea houses that you will spend the night is such a wonderful experience, and it shows you the simple way of life and it makes you appreciate the little things. Lastly, Nepalese food is simply mouth-watering. I look forward to each and every meal during the hike, and everything is so good, and best of all, it was affordable. I can't recommend Nepal enough if you want a nice place to hike. I would definitely be back to do the Everest Base Camp one day. This brings an end to my compilation of my top travel experiences. I hope this inspires you to travel to any of the places I mentioned, and I look forward to exploring more of the world. Till the next one, it's a wrap.